Abraham Lincoln, Civil War President. A house divided against itself cannot stand. On November 19, 1863, Abraham Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address. I was in the crowd that day. The Civil War was raging on. Only 4 months earlier, 8,000 soldiers from the North and the South had lost their lives at the Battle of Gettysburg. With so much death and destruction, the country needed to be reminded why the war was necessary and how important it was to keep the North and South together as one nation. Born in a Kentucky log cabin, Lincoln grew up on the frontier. He helped his family tend to the land while reading every book he could get his hands on. With hard work and perseverance, Lincoln made the most of his opportunities and soon moved to Illinois to work as a lawyer. In 1860, Lincoln was elected the 16th President of the United States. 1 year later, the Civil War began. The North and South had disagreed on many issues for years. Finally, the South broke away to form a separate nation called the Confederate States of America. Lincoln refused to let this continue. He believed that America had to remain united as one. This is why the long, bloody war was fought. One of the main issues was slavery. The North wanted to end it. The South wanted to keep it. President Lincoln came to think of slavery as something America could not allow. He became friends with Frederick Douglass, who was born a slave but became a free adult. Douglass spoke out against slavery as being unjust and immoral. In 1864, Lincoln was re-elected for another term as president. By the following spring, the war finally ended. The North defeated the South. Lincoln had reunited our country and ended slavery. It was time to rebuild. But shortly after the war, Lincoln was shot while attending a play. He died from the wound. The war had tested whether or not a nation based on liberty and equality could survive. As our leader, Lincoln had insisted that it could, that it must. As he said that day in Gettysburg, "Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth."